Start recording. We've got audio. Let's do this. What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another video. Today, we're going to take a first look at the new Hot Toys Electro figure from Spider-Man No Way Home. Let's roll. That's right, guys, we're back. Another video today. I've got some photos all the way from my friends over at Pop Collectibles, and they went to Secret Base, got us some photos of the new Electro figure from Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, we saw previews of the Goblin. We saw that one. We saw the Doc Ock. We saw that one. And Hot Toys teased us with a Toby and an Andrew Spider-Man figure as well. But they have not released any photos of that, but they did give us this out of the middle of nowhere and said, hey, we're going to give you the Electro. They put it on display at Secret Base. So we're going to take a look at this because, you know, Spider-Man villains in the collection are always a good thing. We always need more of them. And these photos are very promising, in my opinion. So I'll let you guys decide in the comment section down below. Let's take a look at the photos and get right into it. So the first thing we're going to look at is going to be a head sculpt of our good friend Jamie Foxx. Literally look at the detail on this. Let's zoom in. I'm gonna zoom way the heck in here. Look at this thing. This is crazy. Whoops. Went to the wrong picture. Let's go back here. This is pretty stinking cool, right? So the detail on this looks amazing. So I think they absolutely knocked it out of the park. JC Hong and his team have just nailed this. I don't see where there's really anywhere to complain. I mean, the way they did the hair, the furrowed brow, even the teeth. Like, not a lot of times do they do teeth very well on head sculpts, but this one, it looks like they did fine. If everybody remembers Ant-Man, we won't really talk about that. And here we go. It looks great. So from that angle, I do like that one. We got another angle right next to it, which is right here, a little side profile. The proportions look good. I think they did a really good job. Here's another one from below. I mean, I really haven't seen an angle on this particular figure that did not look proper or didn't look like Jamie Foxx. So I like this. And the reason I like that is because you might have them displayed at a low shelf or a high shelf or mid shelf or wherever else, and you want it to look its best. And when you have a good head sculpt, it really doesn't matter which height you're displaying them at. Here it is from above. So that gives you some views that you can decide how you might want to display yours next year, because it's a Hot Toys figure. We're gonna wait a good minute to get one. Interesting enough, they're giving us an attachment for his electric effect mask, which is actually pretty stinking cool. And I'm guessing it looks like it's gonna be installed like sunglasses almost. I don't really see any magnets or anything, but it looks like it has like wraparound deal. To where right around this area right here, it looks like there's going to be almost like a sunglasses effect. And I don't know if that's going to look cheesy in person, but I think you got to have it. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But we can zoom in on this too, because it's actually, we can see the detail on this thing. It's actually pretty stinking cool. I mean, they've got some white effects going on in there. They've got the translucent yellow, which we saw with Miles Morales. So I think without the white edging, it would not look as cool, but I'm thankful they added that because that's pretty nice. So we do have a few hands. There's not a lot. Couple fists, couple gesturing hands that are gloved, and that's fine. What are you going to do? And the reason I say that is because we're going to look at some of the posing of this guy, which I think is going to be very lacking. Very lacking. Next up, you got features lightning effect mask, LED light up arc reactor. Obviously, he got that from Peter. So that's pretty cool. We have to deal with batteries. And I do want to talk about this. So this is the chest torso region of this particular figure. And if this looks familiar, or at least somewhat familiar, it's because it reminds me, at least me, of Whiplash from Iron Man 2, where he had all those little plastic bits and rubber bits and all this different stuff around him, which 100% will inhibit range of motion, articulation in the torso. I think posing this guy, in fact, if you go through and look through the Hot Toys official promo photos, there is no torso twist, there's no torso ab crunch, there's nothing. Because obviously all this stuff on there is going to limit that, and you have the possibility of breaking things. So that you got to keep that in mind. We're going to have him, essentially we're going to have him flying all, you know, electricked up, and that's pretty much how most people are having displayed. So, yeah, it is what it is, but there's something to take note of. But look at, we'll zoom in here. Look at the like metallic paints they're giving us on like the arc reactor situation, where it actually has like the triangle and the translucent blue and whatnot, that how it's going to light up. That's stupid cool. I like that. More electric effects going on here. Nice like rusty battery cables and connectors and everything. It looks cool. Now this is a prototype. We've got to see what the final version looks like, but it looks pretty stinking good. I mean, these photos from Pop Collectibles are crazy, man. Look at the detail. So the suit material looks very, it reminds me of the Mandalorian, that textured fabric. So that's a good thing. A zipper, which nobody ever wants to deal with on Hot Toys and zippers. Everybody remembers Ronin or Hawkeye. That was a complete nightmare. But the coloration and the way this electric effect goes from white all the way and transcends out to yellow looks very good. And yeah, big fan of it. Check out the belt. Got some metallic paint, some washing, some rusting. That's, yeah, dig that. All right, so on the hands, we're going to get some lightning effects, just like we did with Miles Morales or any other, like Emperor Palpatine, these kind of effects. They're going to sit on there. There's one of the gesturing hands. Here's one thing. Check out the elbow. That's a single joint elbow. You know what my thoughts are on single joint elbows, but at this point, there's nothing we can do about it. And because the torso already doesn't bend very much, again, this is very much like Whiplash. Very much like Whiplash. Not a whole, like zero rotation in the torso, and then you got single joint elbow. But I may give it a pass. We may give it a little bit of a pass. There's some more electric effects. Here's our boots. It would be nice if those were branded, but we know they won't be. But here we go. Yeah, those are nice. We got some nice weathering, nice buckles and stuff around the shin, and yeah, those look fine. Again, these won't be braided, but it looks like they're painted well. And because there's no articulation in the torso and single joint elbows, then why have a boot that has a split cut? It's fine. We're gonna have him flying, so I guess that really doesn't matter. But there's some nice wash and dirting around the sole of it, so that's cool. Kind of dig that. Here's the other side. Nice paint effects around these buckles and everything. So I kind of dig that. Here's another one of the head sculpt, because really this really is the star of the show. The rest of it is cool, but the star of the show is definitely head sculpt. And then of course we got him floating in the air, which is 90% of us are going to have him posed in the air, somewhat like this on this flight stand. And what I don't know is, are we going to hide that awesome head sculpt behind that energy mask? Or are we not? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Would you hide that head sculpt, or would you not? Or here's another thought. Here's another thought. Pick up a third party. Think about this. Pick up a third party Jamie Foxx head sculpt or something similar. Put the energy effect on it, and then use the good head sculpt to kit bash another character of Jamie Foxx. So let me know in the comment section down below which character of Jamie Foxx you would kit. Would you just kit bash at Jamie Foxx? Is that what you would do? Or I don't know. I just think if you got an energy effect like that that's going to cover all that awesome work, to me it makes sense to pick up a third-party head sculpt, throw it on there, and then use the good head sculpt and kit bash another figure out of it. But that's me. You can let me know if I'm crazy down below. I'm going to skip past a couple of these things. Here's our dynamic base, which is a normal, lame Spider-Man base. Here's another look at this torso section. I mean, just cool stuff, right? The yellow and the black and the gray and the tan, it all looks, it's a good looking figure. It's going to stand out on the display along with your Mysterio, along with your Doc Ock, and along with your Green Goblin. And hopefully soon we'll get previews of the actual, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. That would be amazing as well. But again, big thanks to Pop Collectibles for getting these photos. Look at, we got a little, that's cool. We haven't seen that. Hold on. Let's see if we can't zoom in here. That's cool. Nice little brass effect going on there along with the belt. I dig it. I dig it quite a look at that mask. Yeah, I think kit bashing another one's probably the way to go. All these little cables and stuff that are kind of going down around the arms and the thighs, again, going to limit articulation. Again, we got a little brace here like we saw with Whiplash. And yeah, that head sculpt is crazy good. So I'm going to get mine, obviously put on my Spider-Man display. But I think I'm probably going to go with the idea of Kit Bashing a Jamie Foxx figure. I just don't know which character of Jamie Foxx I want to do. I might maybe be like a street clothes one, a hip hop one. I don't know. Well, another character, maybe a character from In Living Color, one of his mini characters from there. I don't know. That would be kind of fun. But here are all the accessories on display, and that's what it's going to look. This is what I'm talking about. They show it with the energy mask on there. Yeah, I just think as cool as that energy mask is, and it makes sense, I don't want to hide that good head sculpt behind it. But that's just me. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get my Pop Collectibles. If you want to get yours, they're up for pre-order right now. They're coming out next year, so we got a little bit of wait on that one. But what I'm really waiting for is to see the Andrew and the Tobey Spider-Man previewed, because we don't want them to wait 8 months to. Well, I guess it's already been 5 or 4, right? Hot Toys, speed it up. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, let me know in the comment section down below, and do the best you can by hitting subscribe. That would be amazing. We're on our way up in the numbers. As always, click what you like. See you next time.